Okay, if you are Jimmy Butler, you do not want to front here. Get underneath Nick Claxton right now. Initiate contact, battle for real estate. Look at this. All you do is front Nick Claxton the whole time. So now he's got inside position on you. Communicate in transition now. So if this player's saying, I've got this player up here, okay, then this play, you got to say something so this player knows to go elsewhere. I mean, what are you doing? For Tyler Herro, you got to get out to Kyrie Irving a lot faster. Look at this. As he has the ball, you cannot be still getting out to him. Look at this. You're taking a step up. So now he's just going to get you with a jab step because you're already off balance in an open three. And we can see in this image here, what is this Heat player doing? Get underneath Kevin Durant. Battle for real estate. Initiate contact. Look at this Heat player. Now we're going to get a bird's eye view. Well, what is this? You just let Kevin Durant get to this spot with no work whatsoever. Literally everything is wrong with this. First of all, you never guard above the three-point line away from the ball. You get here with your back to the baseline. Because if I don't have to move inward, I'll always get back outward. Okay, number two, you never guard with your back to the ball. You have to see the ball. So again, you're here, back to the baseline, seeing ball, seeing man. So now when Kyrie Irving comes this way, I can just stunt. I don't have to move my feet, recover, and get his dribble picked up. But you're not closing off these gaps. So now you're leaving Kyle Lowry on an island to get fried. Hey, you have Tyler Herro who's ready to dig right here in the post. So you cannot let Kevin Durant back you down this way. That's taking him away from Tyler Herro. You want to get over and force Kevin Durant so this dig can happen. Dig, recover, right? But again, look at you letting... So now Kevin Durant's just getting lower away from that post dig. It's the same thing here with Kevin Durant. You literally have a player doubling. So why are you allowing Kevin Durant to go this way? What are you doing? Force him into this help this way. We don't see a lot of this, but you can see that Kyle Lowry and another Heat player are going to one Nets player. Look at this. Let's take a look. Stop. Kyle Lowry right here should have been getting back this way, so this Heat player can go here. When two people go to one like that, or Kyle Lowry stands in the middle of nowhere, whatever, it doesn't matter. You give up open threes in transition. So you can see Jimmy Butler not sprinting back. There's 6 seconds on the clock. Not sprinting back. We can see Gabe Vincent here not sprinting back. So if both of these players had been sprinting back, they're ahead of the ball. Now this player has no need to play off of this Nets player. He can just force him into this help. But you're behind the ball. The Heat are in a zone. Kyrie Irving happens to be in the paint in the zone. This is Bam Adebayo's responsibility. I mean, again, this is Bam Adebayo's responsibility. What are you doing? If you are in transition and you're just standing in no man's land, you'll give up open threes. You get to the nearest body in transition. It doesn't matter. Is Bam Adebayo guarding Kyrie Irving? No, but that's the nearest body. If you start worrying about matchups in transition, this is what happens. Not play off of Kevin freaking Durant. You have to get up. Okay, if you can't guard him, Bam Adebayo can get up the line here. But again, force him into this help right here. I mean, playing off of Kevin Durant is obviously suicide. Don't guard above the three-point line away from the ball. Here's a perfect reason. Get underneath the three-point line now. Now I don't have to move my feet. So when Kyrie Irving comes this way, not only am I closing off this gap, but I'm not moving my feet. I'm just jabbing and easily recovering because I'm not moving my feet. But you're late. You're way too late. Cannot play off of Kyrie Irving. Okay, if you can't guard him, we have help everywhere. You have a defender in the gaps here. This is part of the floor is totally clogged. Look at this. I mean, Tyler Herro is here to help you. Why are you not forcing? And Tyler Herro's got to say something. Send him right because he's in perfect help position. Okay, but I mean, you can't play it like you're on an island with Kyrie. This is nothing but laziness and not wanting it as much as this Nets player. There is no excuse for this Nets player to get this far ahead of Bam Adebayo. You can see him jogging there. That little jog kills you. Cannot play off of Ben Simmons. I know he can't shoot worth a lick, but you got to get up, okay? I mean, we can get in the gaps, drop here, move over here, we're good, okay? But again, you play off of Ben Simmons. Look at this. The problem is you're not even guarding him at all till he's already in the paint. and it's too late. If you are trapping Kevin Durant, this roll man cannot be so easy to get. You got to come up here. Here's your backside help. This player sinks, and you kind of rove and watch both of these Nets players. Okay? I mean, if you look at your trapping, what's the point of this trap? I mean, could there be a possible easier pass? And now you gave up numbers. Okay, this is good gap defense right here, but you're coming too early. Look at this. Kyrie Irving's... Stop. You can't already be... Kyrie Irving isn't here yet. The point of being in the gaps is to get his dribble picked up. Well, if I'm stunting now, Kyrie Irving hasn't even come into this gap area where you are. So you're not getting his... This stunting right there is pointless because his dribble's still alive. This is not a box out right here. You are not moving Ben Simmons. You got to get low and use your butt so you're moving him out. You're not moving. Look at this. Ben Simmons is staying where he is. So now it's an easy tap back and an open Durant 3. Okay, if you're switching the screen right here, stop. This player needs to be level to the screener so he's ready to guard Kyrie Irving. You are not ready to guard Kyrie Irving in that position. So now you're out of position having to get up to guard him. Now he's going to blow right by you, a triple team. Get in the gaps. If you are Tyler Herro right now, the person you're guarding is at half court. Okay? Get in the gaps, please. So when Seth Curry comes this way, you can just stunt, clog this driving lane up, and recover out to your man at half court. But again, look at this gap you just gave up. This is a horrible switch. This is also not necessary. This player does not set a screen. Doesn't set a screen. So stay attached to your man so that if and when he just slips it, you slip it with him. But I mean, if you're switching, you got to communicate. You have to have attention to detail, none of which happened right here. We're defending this ball screen this way. Okay, you have backside help right here. You cannot allow Kyrie Irving to turn the corner. You got to cut his dribble off right here. If he turns the corner, I mean, you might just put 2 points on the board right now. If you are shading Kyrie Irving to this part of the floor, there's got to be a defender in the gaps. Okay? Remember, your right foot can be parallel to the block, left foot out wide stance. But when Kyrie Irving comes here, he has to have a second defender because you're just giving him the angle here. So again, it's stunt. Don't have to move inward, easily recover. If you don't have to move your feet inward, you'll recover. But you can't give Kyrie Irving this angle and have no defender in the gaps there. This is idiotic. You rotate to the ball. Stop. Jimmy Butler. Okay, you're guarding Kyrie. The ball's here. Kyrie's at half court. Cool. Get to the three-point line. So when Seth Curry comes this way, stunt, recover. You close off this gap. Why are you worried about someone standing at half court? Look at that gap you just gave up. Again. This is a great box out right here. Okay, you're moving this Nets player out of the paint. It's a great box out. The problem is not one other Heat player's boxing out. Look at this. No one. So it doesn't matter if one player boxes out, no one else does.